Guess you're a woman nobody want. Gentlemen, welcome back to another video. What you need to do is listen. It might sound weird, it might sound cliche or whatever, but hear me out. And some men get this. You need to find you a woman nobody want. Like, I don't know, she could be obese, she could be unattractive. Like, she have to be, you have to take the L. You have to, what do they say? Take one for the team. Okay, if you are looking for a woman that's gonna give you a peace of mind, that's gonna like respect you, that's really gonna appreciate you, you have to be her best option, sometimes her only option. And a lot of men got this. A lot of men get this. That's why you see, you know, a lot of men, like I've seen some good looking men, some pretty boys who are with some woman that me personally I don't find attractive. I'm like, oh, I couldn't. Either they are unattractive or they are very obese, also known as fat. I'm like, wow, I don't see how he do it. Me personally, I couldn't do it. But you know, I've seen a lot of men who go that way. It's not that they can get a hottie, a beautiful, sexy girl. It's that, you know, they're in the point of their life where they are just looking for peace of mind, somebody who's gonna shoot them, somebody who's gonna be good to them. Okay, hold on, my phone is overheating. Let me turn the AC on real quick. You know, that's also good news for the ladies too. The ladies who are unattractive, you know, because like us guys, if we're not pretty or if we not have money, it's over. You know, women are not going for the average guy no more. They're not going for the unattractive short fat man no more. You either have to be a pretty boy or you gotta have money. Okay. But men who want peace of mind, you know, they like I said, they could go out there and be with a 10, be with a baddie or whatever, but they know that the prettier the girl, you know, the more the headache, the more the problem. You know, like me personally, I don't want like an ugly. I don't want like an ugly girl. But at the same time, I don't want somebody that everybody want, or that, you know, that's flashy. That's like, you know, like when I say flashy, I mean like girls who like the way they dress. You know, they getting all that attention by wearing. You know, not trying to disrespect women or nothing like that. Not trying to body shame none of that. So don't come for me. You know, women who like showing cleavages, you know, butt cheeks hanging out, all types. Me personally, it's nice to look at. It's nice to like smash. But me personally, that's not somebody I want to be with. You know, that's to, you know, a woman who out there twerking online, all that type of stuff. I don't like girls like that. You know, that's not what I would want to be in a relationship with. But like me personally, like I don't want no very unattractive obese woman, but whew. But I know those type of women, they usually are the one who are nicer to men. They're just nicer to men, you know. But when a woman thinks she's cute or knows she's cute, she don't appreciate a guy. When a woman be like, well, I can always get. The question is not if you can always get another guy. It's like, can you get a good guy? Because anybody will smash anything. That's the thing. See, a lot of women don't know that. They're starting to realize that now. You know, they'll be like, oh, all these guys want to do is have sex. Sure, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's like when a woman come out here, they know they look good. And there's a lot of guys who don't know any better. You know, they're with a woman who's attractive. But because she's attractive, they are putting up with all type of BS, all type of disrespect. They don't want to lose that woman. They are simping. They have a lot of drama. See, there are men who be like, you know what, man, I don't care about all that. I'm getting old. I just want a peace of mind. I just want peace. So that's why you find them with an ugly woman, you know. because then you know there are the price. And I'm gonna make a video about how men usually like should date beneath them. If it's not look, it could be like financially, you know. In short, you want the woman to need you more than you need the woman, you know. Yeah, in short, you want the woman to need you more than you need the woman. But yeah, like I say, it happen all the time, you know. But you'll see an ugly woman with a handsome child, but you won't see an ugly man with a beautiful woman, unless there's ways to that. Unless in short he got money. All the time I'm downtown, I've seen beautiful young ladies or even black women, beautiful, walking around with an old white guy. You know what's going on. Like they do over there in Thailand, in Soy 6. Like look it up on YouTube, Soy 6 Thailand. You see all these ugly dudes walking around with this woman, you know. But you know what, it's business down there. But in general, that's how it is. A woman also want a man. They don't want a boy. You know, they don't want a man. They want a daddy or whatever. That's why I don't understand guys who go live with a woman, driving a woman car, doing all this, doing all that. Yeah, that's cute now, but eventually you messing yourself up. That's why you should have your own everything, gentlemen. You should have your own everything. You should have your own money, your own everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, it might sound weird, but a lot of men understand where I'm coming from. Where, you know, they don't care about the Nicki Minaj, the Cardi B, the Megan Thee Stallion. You know, they're looking for a Monique. They're looking for Queen Latifah if she wasn't gay. They're looking for what's that girl that played in that movie Thor with TYG? That girl that also have a TV show. You know, that little shorty, fat shorty. But yeah, they're looking for one of those. They're just looking, and look, they're just looking for somebody who's gonna be good to them, be nice to them, okay? You know, they ain't looking for the next, you know, hot wife, supermodel, or that type of stuff. You know, it's like you gotta pick your battle, okay? Do you want that hot wife, or you want somebody that's gonna be good to you? Sometimes that hot wife is not gonna be good to you, and she's gonna be very high maintenance, costly, all type of stuff. Or you can find you a basic chick. You know, she's not gonna win the next beauty contest. She's not a size 0.